Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken and almond curry. I'm Russell Phipps and this is Manner with Spice, where I show you my methods of making, baking, cooking and maintaining kitchen equipment.
Let's get started. We need some high heat, 2 tablespoons of ghee. I've sliced 1 large onion and that has all got to go in and be fried. Now what you want is the onion to be golden brown. So you want the temperature to be high. We're not sauteing this. While this is frying, beforehand I cubed up a kilo of chicken and I've ground up in a pestle and mortar 3 garlic cubes, about 1 inch of ginger, teaspoon of black peppercorns and a pinch of salt. Once that was all ground up, I then added a tablespoon of lemon juice, mix it all together and then rub that into the chicken and put that aside for an hour to an hour and a half. In addition to that, I've taken some yoghurt, put it into a bowl and left it out for an hour or so it comes up to room temperature. It shouldn't curdle when you put it into the dish. It's nearly ready. It's about 10 minutes. They're nearly all golden brown. So what we've now got to do is turn the heat off, move the onions to one side and tilt your pan and make sure you're careful holding the pan tilted. And what you want to do is just squeeze to the top to try and get as much of the ghee out while being safe. And then just move those onions to the side in another bowl. Put the heat back on, medium low. 6 green cardamom with the ends split and about 5 centimetres of cassis. You can see the cardamom expanding. You'll find that the cassis is actually unrolling. So what we're doing is getting the essential oils out of the whole spices. Add chicken mixture and just put it straight into the pan. And move it around to seal it. Turn the heat up. All you want to do now is seal the chicken, and as soon as it's sealed, reduce it to low. Be very careful with chicken that you don't overcook it. Just before we completely seal it, we then sprinkle in 1 tablespoon of ground coriander. This is coarsely ground, we do not want it to be a powder. I'm now going to put the lid on and turn the heat right down. And we just leave that for 10 minutes to cook in its own juices. Let's have a look at it. As you can see, all the juices have now virtually come out of the meat. So what we're now going to do, add the yoghurt, 5 fluid ounces. I'm going to add a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of chilli. We now mix all this in to make a nice smooth sauce. So I'm going to leave that to thicken up for about 10 minutes. Well, that's about 7 minutes and it's actually thickening up very nicely. It's still on very low heat. I'm now going to put in roughly 2/3 of those fried onions and then a good handful of ground almonds. We mix that in, leave it to cook for about 5 minutes and then just before serving, sprinkle with the spare fried onions as a garnish. Let's quickly mix that round. I'm going to put in a good handful of ground almonds. Mix that in. You don't want to overcook this, so you want the heat to be on very low, because now what we want to do is to get the almonds basically to disintegrate into the masala and make it a nice thick masala. Give that about 5 minutes. Put the cover on. 5 minutes are up. And there we have a lovely chicken and almond curry. Well, if you've enjoyed this, then please subscribe and thank you for watching. I'll be putting links on to my website where all these recipes will be, and also in the description below. Remember, it's your kitchen, your style, your taste.